What's going on, people? This your boy DJ A Ron alongside my brother, as always, Cornbread. A Square Podcast is in the building. Episode 2 scene of the A Square Podcast. We are back again for another one. And it's a lot to talk about. But Antonio, my brother, how are you?
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. A wonderful start to the new year.
Happy New Year. And I wouldn't be me, and this wouldn't be the podcast if it wouldn't be rest in peace, bro. At this point, it's rest in peace to America, bro. Yeah, man. We had fires in Cali, man. We had a domestic terrorists in New Orleans. We got weather issues. We got a new president now. So it's just crazy, man. So a lot to talk about, DJ.
Man, happy birthday, America, baby. I'm on the opposite side. Happy birthday, America. Any day above ground is an amazing day. So I will start amazing time. I'll start there. So you're right. Rest in peace and resurrection.
Easter. It's Easter now.
Hey, man. Hey, look, before you know it, we're going to be saying happy 4th of July, man. The years are going by fast. Years are going by fast, man. How was your holiday season? Everything was good. We dropped an amazing interview for you guys. If you guys haven't seen that, first episode of the year, Dion Clifton, bless the podcast.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for coming on the podcast, Dion. We appreciate it. That was great. How was your holidays, brother? What's up?
It was good, man. Got to travel some, got to relax some, have family come in town. And, I've been working, man. So it's good. Like I said, like you said, some people don't get an opportunity to have these moments with their family or friends or kids or whoever, or some people don't even get to relax, right? I think sometimes we forget, even with these professional sports, right? On Thanksgiving, we want football all day. But I think those people are away from their family when they're doing that, right? So a lot of people are sacrificing, day to day. So shout out to the working class and the people trying to make it, bro.
Absolutely, man.
How was yours?
Same thing, man. Just very thankful, happy. Got to be around family, just relaxing. So, yeah, like I said, man, grateful to be above ground, baby. We here. Happy New Year to everybody. We got a lot to get started with. Antonio, I'd like to give you the pleasure of kicking off episode 217. My brother, where would you like to start?
Somebody asked a question, and it messed me up, man. I've been thinking about that shit for the past couple of days, bro.
What's that?
The question is, to the listeners out there, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel.
Can men get pregnant?
I mean, technically they can't anymore. Not after January 6th.
Yeah.
You can't anymore.
Yeah.
And we can talk about that too. DJ, do you think there are more doors or wheels in the world?
Doors or wheels?
That shit messed me up, bro.
Damn.
Bro.
Well, a wheel can be anything though, right?
Yeah, I mean, but let's say tires or something like that.
Okay, tires.
Do you think there are more doors or tires in the world? I said, bro.
Damn. Bro, who be asking you to get watch this, bro? Does this person walk around with a Guinness World Record?
The aliens, I'll be talking to the aliens. That's why I'm gonna be good. When they get, hey, I know when they gonna get here. So when they here, I'm Gucci. I'm gonna be recording, watching a movie, bro. Hey,
that's insane. I'm gonna go with wheels.
Okay, what's your logic on that, man?
Because, man, yeah, if you look at a car, if you look at a truck, there's 4 doors, there's four tires or whatever.
Really 5 in the spare.
Absolutely.
Spare
but
5.
then if you look at semi trucks, that's 18-wheelers.
18-wheelers, fact.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take that into consideration. That's only 2 doors on them. 2 doors versus 18 wheels and spare.
Yeah, but you gotta think the doors are on the car as well.
That's
what
true.
you're not taking into consideration. And, which I don't know. That's why we're going to have this. I'll go back and forth every day.
Okay.
And think of a house. A house can have 10 doors and somebody can have 1 car.
That's true.
Right? So
That's
I don't
very
know.
true.
I don't know. Think of the buildings. One building.
Yeah.
Hella doors.
Hella
So I
doors.
don't know.
Hella doors. But
Hey.
the parking lot.
But a car parking lot. Hey.
Oh, that's tough.
I don't know, man.
Man.
I don't know.
You need to send me these when I take an edible.
Nah,
That's when
I
you
don't.
send me. I'll figure it out.
I don't.
It's only gonna take a couple hours, and I'm gonna figure it out.
It messed me up, man. I was like, damn. And I'm really thinking about it, like, I don't know.
That's
man.
a good one.
But it was a good way to start off the year, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's I want to talk about, which we don't have to go to this category, but I definitely want to talk about what's up with your Lions, man. I've been hearing
Hey,
this
facts.
year. This year you
I
switched
did.
your home
And
team
y'all
to
laughed at
the
me.
Lions. That was a couple years ago we laughed at you.
No,
That
yeah,
wasn't this year.
absolutely.
This
Because
year we
you
didn't
said
laugh
I
at you.
could pick a team,
Correct.
which
Correct.
I still was kind of indifferent on because, I never had one up until now. So I chose the Lions,
Yeah.
chose to roll
And
with
that's a
them.
good pick right now, but they just, poop poop the bed, man. So
Yeah,
I mean, how did you feel about the game? And to the listeners out there, we're talking about the NFL.
right. So here's what I'll say. I'll say, I don't know how you felt, but I was calling for an upset last week, and I'm calling for an upset this week. A lot of people are picking, what I'm saying, they saying the Eagles and Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, when I look at it, I was looking at it like, man, I just don't, I feel like somebody was going to get it upset. And I was waiting on it to be Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, especially with the powerful running that the Lions have. Outstanding coaching. Jared Goff has been playing great football, you know what I'm saying? Since he's been traded, he's been playing great football. I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. I am a little salty. And Antonio, it's incredibly hard for an organization to make that transition and go forward and be favored to go to the Super Bowl. Because when that happens, if you lose, you start losing all your coordinators,
Sure.
all the people that's around you. There's player extensions. You got to make tough decisions, and you're not necessarily bringing back the same team. You know what I mean? The same faces. So I hate this for the Lions, and I'm not quite sure. I hope that Dan Campbell can keep their focus. I hope that the GM can keep their people, as much together as possible. Obviously, they lost 2 coaches already, if I'm not mistaken. So,
Yeah.
that's not great, but you got to replace those people and keep going forward. That is a tough thing to do in the NFL.
And it's a
It's
15 games. And then 15 games is a tough thing to do, right? Getting the number
absolutely,
1 seed. Yeah, I feel you.
yeah. So it definitely sucks. So, but I'm still rolling with them, man. I like what they're doing. Like I said, I like the fan base. I like how I like what they stand for. I really like Dan Campbell. I really like him. He seems like a player's coach, which obviously he is.
Yep. He used to play for
So
the Lions.
it's onward and upward, man. I think they're gonna be okay.
Okay. So we got the Final Four to determine the Super Bowl. We got the Chiefs versus Bills, and then we got the Eagles versus Commanders. My 2 picks would be the Chiefs and I think versus the Eagles. But that's just if I had to choose. What I want to see, I don't care about neither one of them. You're right, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to see the Colts. So I don't care who wins and who don't.
Facts.
But I think if the Commanders could make it to the Super Bowl, that's a hell of a journey, hell of a story, right? From, when COVID happened and all the allegations that came out and all the sexism and racism and, they had to change their name and sponsors were leaving when they were called the Redskins and all those things. So it's a great, a great doc in 10 years from now, right, that the kids can watch, right? And then if you have the Bills, if they win, that's it. They finally got over the hump. They always run into the Chiefs every year and lose, right? They're great 2 storylines if they can get over the hump. But I got to see it. I can't just keep, just like Floyd. I'm going to bet on Floyd till he lose. It is what it is. So I'm going to bet with the Chiefs and then the Eagles. And then in the Super Bowl, if those 2 teams make it, I'll probably bet the Chiefs again. So who you got, DJ?
I'm gonna say this: the worst person to fight in a fight is a person who ain't got nothing to lose. Trust me. I've seen a lot of people fight in black Air Force Ones with red Frito hot chip fingers. You feel me? And then I see the other person, he clean, but he talking greasy, right? You never see Air Force Ones lose, bro.
Black.
Having said that, the Commanders have nothing to lose, bro. They're playing all passion. This is all passion. This is all coming from a rookie quarterback who, he has something to prove for himself. Magic Johnson has stepped in on that team, kind of become the face of the franchise with his ownership team. I liked how he's involved with the players, going down there, making sure he's around them before, after, all that stuff. Like, you see it. And then I don't see them playing with any ego. I don't see that. On the other side, I do see ego. Regardless of if A.J. Brown want to say it or not, bro, it's a bad look. You're sitting on the sideline reading the book. You complained about Jalen Hurts before, and to be honest, I'll just go ahead and say it. I really do believe that Jalen Hurts is kind of overrated. I don't see it, bro. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's serviceable, but he shouldn't be mentioned in the names with the tops, in my opinion. I don't see it. And like I said, Jaden Daniels, he's good. He's a rookie, but he ain't got nothing to lose. They already won, to me. By them making it to this point right here, they have already won. There's no discussion to be had about the Dallas Cowboys. They ain't been there since 96. So that division, you know what I'm saying? The Cowboys long is losing now. You know what I mean? The Commanders are there. So I would hate to be the Eagles right now. And if it's the perfect time for the NFL to step in, this is a perfect time for them to go ahead and step in and not give the Chiefs the calls. Because I'm seeing two defenders run into each other and them call a flag on the play, roughing the passer. It's a bad look, bro. It's a really bad look when we, the fans, are actually seeing this and the players are calling it out. It's not good. So I think we're going to see two upsets.
Okay. I agree with the bad luck from a fan standpoint, but the NFL is a business.
It is.
Ain't nobody boycotting to watch, right? So they like, okay, y'all still gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Double-edged sword, but
it is. But I'm just saying at the same time, it's the miracle run at the end of the fourth quarter for the Chiefs. You know what I mean? They could be down by this many and they coming back. Is it the same excitement to you? Does it feel the same excitement to you, or do you feel like, here they go again? Like, it doesn't feel like Brady. This does not feel like the Patriots.
Well, you got to think I didn't root for them either. So
of course.
There is no, if there was an excitement meter for me, it's the same because I don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? Where if it was the Colts in there and then they did it against the Colts, then my excitement, I'll be pissed off, right? But I just want to see good football, and I haven't seen it, you know what I'm saying, like you said, with the bad calls and stuff like that. But you can go back to when the Saints got pass interference. Dude tackled the Saints and the Rams won, but they didn't call it, right? It's not just the
Dez Bryant.
Dez Bryant said he caught the ball. They said it was a non-catch, right? So there's been plenty of calls that the Chiefs had nothing to do with, but that's still bad football to me. So I have a problem with that.
So what's the bigger storyline? Patrick Mahomes going back to the Super Bowl, winning it, going 3-0, or the Bills finally overcoming this hump after however many years and potentially winning the Super Bowl? How, you know what I'm saying? To me, that would be an amazing story.
Well, this year it'll be a three-peat, and I think that's the story. So I don't think that hasn't happened, right? That puts you in the Michael Jordan status, right? So if this year, the bigger storyline to me is the Patrick Mahomes. Next year, if the Chiefs already won 3 in a row, nobody cares anymore. You know what I'm saying? Now it'll be, okay, now you slayed the giant, right? You got rid of him. To me. So I don't know, but I don't like the Bills either. So I ain't gonna cape for them to win. I don't care. I hope the score is 0-0 in 5 overtimes, and then everybody turns off their TV. I don't care.
Does it stimulate? Does it start it all over?
And I'm still gonna watch. They're gonna do a coin flip to see who wins, and then I'm still gonna watch.
So one thing that pisses me off about sports, now we've had this conversation before, but it's really irritating me now, and that's they can say that somebody is the greatest player, quarterback, greatest basketball player, greatest baseball. I don't really hear it too much in baseball, but I hear it all the time in basketball and in football. This person is the greatest quarterback this game has ever seen. For 20 years, we heard Tom Brady was the greatest, champion, greatest quarterback ever. They kept trying to throw Aaron Rodgers in there just for conversation. He's the greatest athletic quarterback, so on and so forth, most skillful, whatever. Cool. But Brady was getting the rings. They threw in, Manny because they had a rivalry, right? But, I mean, the ring is the ring, right? Championships. Kobe Bryant say he's the closest thing to Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan is the greatest player to ever play. But then they keep saying LeBron is the greatest player to ever play the game. So I feel like they keep, every time somebody either retires or steps away or something, nobody gets the same treatment that Jordan got, but they keep skipping over other champions. For example, they keep skipping over Kobe, even though they kept saying that Kobe was the second greatest coming of Michael Jordan, who is their GOAT, right? And they do the same thing to Tom Brady. So now as of last year, they've been saying Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time. So now he just jumped over Rodgers, which I can agree with that. Okay, cool. But he just jumps over Brady like that? And Brady did it with 2 different teams? I don't understand this. Can you
And Peyton
put
did that with 2 different teams too. Peyton
absolutely
Manning.
and Peyton
Yeah.
Manning? And that's not easy. That's actually pretty much impossible, to
Yeah.
do stuff like that. So
I just
what's your
don't.
thoughts? You think they just trying to keep up with the headlines, or what do you think?
I do. I think it's. We talked about this when COVID happened for a year and a half straight. There still was ESPN every day. It wasn't no sports being played, right? So it is to sell tickets to get the people going, as they say. You know what I'm saying? But
Wolf tickets.
wolf ticket. But at the same time, it's all opinionated. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything because in 20 more years, somebody's gonna surpass Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, right? There's somebody being born today w's gonna be the beast. So it just is what it is.
Why are
I
we
think
gonna move that fast though? You know what I'm saying? Like
if they're winning, yeah, winning
Kobe
solves everything.
Bryant. Kobe Bryant won a championship in the LeBron era. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like he didn't. He was just irrelevant. And that's a person that you were talking about that was the next closest thing to the greatest. So how do you just leap over people? I guess that's
And I mean, Tom Brady won in the Mahomes era.
yeah.
He beat him in the Super Bowl.
And Mahomes never beat him.
Yeah, and Mahomes never beat. So I'm with you. But like I said, it's opinionated.
None of it is actual factual.
None of it actually was facts, man. It's all opinions.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do think in the future it'll be the next person. It just says
Good luck. It might be
That's
Jaden
sports.
Daniels we'd be sitting there talking about. They'd be like, he the greatest. Jesus, he's
I
up
guess.
there.
I guess.
What else is going on, man? You want to talk about some lawsuits?
Go ahead, man. Let's talk about it.
Lawsuits for everybody. You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. How bad does Drake look? Have you been looking into this?
A little bit. I haven't delved into it. It's just more, let's say, headlines or somebody. It might come across that somebody broke it down, but
Let me put some
I don't-
context to
yeah,
it.
please do.
So Drake is suing Universal Music Group. He is not suing Kendrick Lamar. So those people who are out there thinking that he's suing for the beef record, he's not. He's basically, it's like a defamation of character. That's kind of how it's going. He's like, you guys are allowing these lyrics from this song to paint me as a pedophile, to paint me as this horrible person, and this is ruining business relationships that I have with major companies. Drake is an ambassador of a lot of different companies that are in Canada and the United States. One of his ambassador businesses is the Raptors. He does a lot of different things. He has his hands in a lot of different businesses. So he is suing them for this, also stating that they gave the Not Like Us video, song, so on and so forth, a push to the top. And, he feels like they did not do the same with his diss records. So I'm going to stop right there, and I want to talk about that part first before I go to the next part. The fans are the ones who press the button to listen to the song. So you came out with music, we pressed the buttons to listen to your music. None of his songs, in my opinion, were bad songs against Kendrick. Maybe the one, but I can't even remember what that is because the rest of the diss records were good. They were good. Kendrick's songs, they were all good. But Not Like Us was great. And the people continue to press buttons on that. The issue that I have with Drake and him calling out the label for saying that they're pushing this is because they did it for you too. So you can't get mad at what he's saying to you in a song and the fact that they're pushing him because he has a deal with the same record label when you said in your song that his kid is not his kid, it's his best friend's kid, and he cheats on his wife. If anybody should be suing, technically his wife, Kendrick's wife, should be the one suing. Because you're saying that her son ain't hers, or ain't Kendrick's. So I want to just talk about that part first because it's kind of, he's playing both sides of the fence. It's okay when you do it, but it's not okay when other people do it. So to that, what do you say?
Yeah, I call cap. I don't like it. This is battle rap, bro. That's part of it. You can't say everything I say is true, no lies, but you're telling the people that what you said was true, and they are the people that they're like, no, that is a lie. I'm going to sue you then, right? And then you're like, no, it's just battle rap. Oh, no, but then now you're suing other people for that. So no, And everything Drake could be saying could be true, right? It could be defamation of character. It could be he losing all these. That's part of it. You're a gladiator. You get in that pit, you can lose your life. That's what you signed up for. Unfortunately, not saying it's right, but you signed up for it. And you keep getting in these. You keep getting in them. You get into it with Pusha T. You get into it with
Meek
Meek
Mill.
Mill. You get into it with Kendrick Lamar. You get into it with Common. You get into it with subliminals with Jay-Z. You get into come on, bro. And you do pretty well in them. Like that's how you keep rising to the top to the hip hop artist. You're not rising to the top making Kiki, do you love me? You're rising to the top in charts, but not to the hood hip hop people. These rap beats is what's giving you that clout and that respect. But this is part of it. You can't tell, bro. You can't get in a shootout back and forth. You can't be a gang member. Now you snitching. No.
Mob ties.
No.
Mob ties, bro.
No, bro. You can't do that. You can't keep saying you a Crip, and then the blood shoot at you and you shooting at them. And now you tell the police, hey, they bloods over there.
Look at them.
They bloods over there. You know what I'm saying? No, don't do that. So I don't like it, DJ.
I don't like it either. You know, something I thought about, Antonio, is anytime the Super Bowl is in effect and they announce who's going to be in the Super Bowl, you see ads. You see a lot of information being put out about this. I believe that also he's trying to stop this song from being performed at the Super Bowl. Now, I do not believe that Kendrick is going to say certified pedophile. I don't think he's going to. There's no way they're going to allow that at the Super Bowl. It's not going to happen.
He might not say it, but the fans will.
The crowd
could. What are you talking about?
Right.
When they get to that part, he'll be like,
yeah.
Put the mic in the air and they're going to say it.
Wow. Hey, look, I think what Drake is trying to do, which I think is another loss, I'm going to just say it right now, bro. Drake doesn't understand culture. He's not from this culture. We've seen these type of people in school with us. Antonio, me and you could be on the streets, we hooping, bro. We wear our shorts underneath our pants. We're ready to go whatever. But then there's another kid who, you know, he looked like us, but he don't really come around like that.
He's not like us.
He's really not like us. Like, we see this type of stuff. We see this behavior. And I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt by this. I think he really is hurt. He's doing very lame thing. I always thought Drake was a lame, but I never thought he was this lame. Like, I didn't know that he had LeBron's tattoo on him. That's weird. And we can talk about the lawsuit and we see where this is going, trying to stop the song. I think that if he was from the culture, I think that he would see that he's losing more by doing this than he is if he would just sit down and make music and move on, accept the loss. He's making this worse. Because if for some reason he's able to stop Not Like Us from playing, or Kendrick even alluding to the song, like if they say you can't even, not at all, no freestyle, no nothing, like we can't do it. How are we the people gonna look if that song don't play? Who we gonna blame that on? We gonna blame that on him. We gonna say, look what you did, that was corny, right? So I just kind of look at it like these are very corny moves.
Who's gonna watch the Super Bowl and who's never heard that song? So even though if you don't play it, you still know the song.
You still know it?
I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't make sense. Are there countries out there who never heard the song but get to watch the Super Bowl? That don't make sense to me. It don't. And there could be, but just because you don't play it, what does that mean?
And you know what? Here's the other part about it, Tonio. Every single time that he does something, whether it's the petition at first, the lawsuit, the second one, talking about LeBron, air quotes, saying that, I can, basically out you in your relationship, which are also very corny. Like, who does that?
And maybe he could, but that's still corny. He could. It's still corny, bro.
But that's still showing that you're corny.
Yeah, fact.
And so every time that he's done these things, Not Like Us has streamed and charted again and became #1 again, bro. And I am sitting here today and I said this, and I am more than confident to say this, and you are more than confident to reply. I will accept anything coming back from you because I know you're a hip hop head. Not Like Us is the biggest not only the greatest diss song, in my opinion, it is the greatest, it's the most, that song is more important to hip hop, in my opinion, than any other song ever. I have never in my life, and you got to think, I've come from the Tupac era with, disses. We done went through the LL disses. We done went through Ice Cube. We done went through, all the disses. Anybody you could think of, we went through it all. We have never heard this type, we've never seen this type of movement through a song ever. I have DJ'd for a youth event, and they're coming up to me asking me to play Not Like Us. They don't know about this beef, bro. I've had 60 and 70-year-old people coming up to me asking me to play the song. I can't even stop the song in the middle. Why? Because they want to hear what? That's 4 minutes into the song, bro. I can't even blend a song, bro. This has never been it's a non-blendable song because you got to wait till the song fade away. I've never heard a song this impactful. I will say it's the most impactful song that I've ever heard, because yes, I can play Hit 'Em Up. That's crack. We love that. I can play It No Vaseline. That's crack. But I've never heard people sing along to a song for the duration of it from all age groups. That I've never seen before. I've never seen, and it's still shaking rooms to this point. Basketball arenas, football stadiums. It's everywhere. It's unbelievable. What do you think?
And that's a great explanation. I would say my opinion doesn't mean it's right. So I disagree with what you said, but I think you've made a great argument, and I do agree with that, right? But I don't feel like that. I mean, I think Hit 'Em Up and Ether to me are the top ones. But then again, we grew up in that era.
Yeah.
So those are more impactful. I remember where I was. I remember how it affected me, and it was against my favorite artist, right? Against Jay-Z. So that's why I would hold those to high esteem, because I'm comparing Not Like Us to those songs. I'm not doing it the other way around, right? So that's where I disagree. But it's also different rules now.
It is.
Streaming is completely different. We're more worldwide now, right? It's global. So if you just go off of pure numbers, just like when they do top 10 streaming artists, Eminem's always number 3, 2 or 3 every year. No hip hop heads can name any Eminem tracks now. He don't put out albums, nothing. But those streaming numbers are a lot different. So that's why he's always top 3, even though nobody listens to Eminem, but obviously people do. So I disagree with it, but I do see what you mean. And it's hard to argue against, man.
I can't
argue against.
I can't not hear it somewhere.
Facts.
As a DJ, I have to play it. Like it's one of those songs where I have to play it. I cannot not play it. I have to play it at a wedding. I have to play it at a basketball game. I have to play it. It's everywhere, and it really is unbelievable as a DJ to see 9 and 12-year-olds dancing to this song. Look, I can play the edited version so they don't say pedophile, but the kids are still singing every other lyric in the song. I haven't seen that type of impact.
And more context, I thought Family Matters was the best back and forth that they went back and forth with. To me.
Euphoria, though.
I thought, but see, I didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Me personally, I like the Family Matter ones, right? Because that was like surgical to me, if it's true. I mean, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that was just the creativity, the cadence of it, the timing of it, all that made more sense to me. But a lot of people don't forget about that song or don't even care about it. So that's what I mean, where my opinion just goes to me. It doesn't mean it is true, right? So I feel you, though. I feel you. So we'll see.
More lawsuits. Everybody getting sued. We got Chris Brown just filed a lawsuit, I believe, against Warner Brothers. I think he's had enough of these documentaries coming out. The allegations against him for abuse were thrown out by the judge because there was no evidence of any of it.
What are you talking about? Against Rihanna? What are you talking about?
No. There was so apparently Chris Brown was on a yacht with having a party. I believe Puff's son Christian was there and a bunch of other people. It was a big party, and Chris Brown was accused of forcefully being on a woman. Like I said again, she tried to be a Jane Doe, and You know how I feel about that, bro. You got to come out. You got to come out if you're going to accuse somebody or something. But, you know, they can do what they want to do. But again, the lawsuit was thrown out. Judge found no evidence of anything inconsistent, everything with what she was saying. Her attorneys ended up dropping the case. Warner Brother went ahead and partnered up with people, and they created a documentary about sexual abuse against Chris Brown. And he's suing him, rightfully so, for $50 million. I think that we're going to see a lot more of this. I think that a lot of people think that they can get away with just kind of putting something out there and making money off the streams, making money off the views. We're seeing it right now. Puff is in jail. He is actually in jail, and they're going through a trial, and they have 50 documentaries out on him as if he's already guilty, even though I believe he's guilty based on what we read. But they're putting documentaries out, and they ain't even said guilty yet. So I do believe that we're going to see a lot more of these filings. I salute Jay-Z and his team for saying, hey, Jane don't know. No, come out with that. Come out with that. Let's know who you are, where you seen this, where you seen that at. You can't. I just don't believe in that whole Jane Doe and just suing somebody for $1, man. I don't believe in it, man. I hate it.
And it's sick where, what if they did do that? Let the correct person come out, right?
That's
Not
right.
the one that's just made up or whatever, like, because now you're hurting the person who really did get assaulted, right? Or anything, right? And it's like, come on, man.
This makes the women not want to come out.
Yeah. And I mean, think about being the rich male. It's hard for you to even try to pull a chick now, or somebody could come up to you because you don't know the intentions behind it, man. So it's tough, man. Hey, man, I guess
I got a win for you. One person that we always say every time he on a flyer, every time he get put on a flyer, it's an allegation.
Dr. Umar, who?
Don't do that. He gonna come for it. Don't do that. Trey Songz.
Yeah, Trey Songz. Yeah,
they put him on another flyer.
Yeah.
It's another sexual assault.
I believe it. Dismissed.
$11 million dismissed.
Jesus.
There was no proof, no nothing. So he got a win, bro. You got another win. So we give him a round of applause. Hey, best of luck to everybody out there, because the lawsuits is coming. And I'm gonna tell y'all this here too. I want y'all to know this. On the A Script podcast, DJ A Ron said this first. We're gonna go from the gutter music and all this, what was it called? The drill music and all that.
Yeah.
We're going from all that, and they're really killing people. Okay? So them suing people. So you gonna see the little yo-yos, they gonna be going to court, and they gonna be suing each other for streaming stuff, for all kinds. I'm telling y'all, the hammer is coming. It's gonna start everybody gonna start suing. You'll see. I said it right here on the A Square podcast. What else we got?
We got some more changes in the U.S. and the world, man. You know,
okay.
January 20th, man.
Okay, what happened, man?
So first off, 2 years ago, I went to Washington, D.C. and visited the MLK Memorial, man. So that was phenomenal. So if you get to the listeners out there, if y'all get a chance, go see the museums they have out there, the Holocaust, Civil Rights Museum, all that. So MLK Day passed, and that was January 20th. You also had the national championship. The Buckeyes beat Notre Dame in the first ever extensive playoff that we have now. So they won. And then also the same day, you had President-elected Trump.
That's
his
right.
Second term.
Let's go, baby.
And as soon as they said, I do, he said, hold on one second. That motherfucker, he started writing and ordering motherfuckers. Boy, that shit great.
Hey, what'd he say? We're in the new age, the greatest age, the new age, new age outlaws, bro.
And it stops immediately to him. So, hey, whatever state y'all in or federally, hey, understand, it's going to be some new things coming at least for 4 years. It might only be 4 years, and then after that, it might go away, or it might stand the test of time. I don't know, but it's hell of executive orders that he passed. So some people are going through it, right? Like he looking at, if you've been on working from home and all that remote stuff and you're a federal person, hey, he like, nope, Monday through Friday, skip all that. If your whole career, let's say you've been going to school for DE&I, which is diversity, equity, inclusion. And let's say you have a degree in it. I don't even know if they have degrees in it, but let's just say you do. That might be going away too. He don't care about none of that, bro. Obviously, if you've been the person checking a third or fourth or fifth, sixth box on gender, right? If you've been identifying as a cat for 8 years or 4 years, you don't even have that category no more, right? It's male or female. That's it. So it's a hella different changes coming down the pipe, man. One that has always been, to me, when we grew up, is birthright. We're American citizens because our parents are American citizens and we're born in America. Where immigrants got away from that is they would leave their country and come to America and have a kid. They're still not American citizens, but their kid is because their kid was on American soil.
What's the difference, bro?
He stopped all that.
What's the difference?
What
What's
you mean?
the difference between that and a Vietnamese woman coming over here, marrying a black man or a white man for 10 years, getting a divorce? She get her $20,000, a visa. She get the visa, or he get the 20,000, or whatever the case may be. It's a handshake agreement, bro.
Yeah. So
They coming for everybody.
yeah, man.
They coming for everybody. One of the biggest things that I seen that he signed that threw me off because I didn't even know he liked Call of Duty was that he said if you're not 55 ranked and got a battle pass, ICE is on their way on your ass, bro. Yeah, battle pass or they on your ass, bro.
Crazy. Yeah,
I had
man.
no idea. This dude was signing so many. And then first of all, furthermore, I've never seen a signature like this. This dude look like the sounds of the signature sound like a crayon, bro. I never heard so much scare tactic in my life. It's like they put a Rode microphone on the tip of that pen so that the immigrants knew it was speaking.
Sound.
It was speaking to them in Braille, so there's no reason why you don't know
And Dolby.
Adobe Braille.
Dolby. Yeah.
And they're speaking to you in anything you need to be able to know what's going on. There's no excuse. This is crazy, man. I've never seen anything like this. He said day one, and he doing what he said he was going to do on day one. Now, for the idiots out there, an executive order doesn't mean that this is facts and it's done. This is also antics. So to the strong Trump supporters, this looks and feels great for you. You're like, yes, he's doing this. Yes, he's doing that. Still got to pass it through the Senate. You still got to pass it through, there's obstacle course. Congress, there's obstacle courses. So it sounds good. But yeah, it's interesting, man. I haven't seen anything like this before. Let's talk about when he signed the declassification of John F. Kennedy,
and MLK.
Robert F. Kennedy,
Yep.
Martin Luther King. He says this is a big this is a big one right here. A lot of people are gonna like this one. What's your thoughts on that one?
So this is gonna go against, obviously, because people vote. The most people have voted. Bro, he's a Republican and got the popular vote. That has not happened since like Bush won.
Because they lying, bro.
First Bush won. You know what I'm saying?
Antonio, they lying to us. Let me tell you something, bro. There are people out there that was talking about vote Kamala Harris, vote Kamala Harris, vote Kamala Harris. They voted for Trump, bro, because you don't see this type of landslide with as much push that was behind her. If her to have over 60 million votes in 100 days and him took her like this, somebody lying.
This is the first Republican to win the popular vote in like 30 years, bro.
Yeah.
So he does not think like a politician, which is bad and it's good. He actually probably thinks more of like, let's say, the normal person, even though some of his streams are wild as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But he thinks more of, I don't care about that. Show the people the proof. I guarantee if he could declassify all this alien shit, I guarantee he could. He would.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
he's been saying that he's gonna declassify
bro,
stuff.
Why are we? Let's figure this out and put it out. It ain't no more secret, right? So that's how he feels. Now, is it right? I don't know, because the MLK family keeps coming out. They're like, bro, let us see it first at least. They've been 50, 60 years. At least let our family come to terms with whatever is classified, right? Let us read it. Let's at least give us a couple days and then put it out. They don't care. So there's other people who at least want the respect and, hey, just give it to us first and then you can put it out.
Give it to the family. Yeah.
Trump don't have to abide by that, obviously, and I don't think he is. So he like, no, put it out. So I don't have a problem with it, bro. I don't have a problem with it because we don't, America, or I'm gonna say America. I can't get us to the world. We only care about what entertains us, bro. The truth and the lie is all the same to us, bro. We don't care. We don't care, bro. We TikTok shut down. It damn near suicide rates was finna go up, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Off
It
of
really was.
watching, I asked my son the same day he was, over there scrolling something. I said, "Yeah, they got TikTok, huh?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, what you mean? Like, what you gonna do?" He named another app. I said,
Yeah.
"What you mean? There's other apps like TikTok?" He's like, "Yeah, it's kind of like it." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess y'all gonna
They
move to
shut
that one."
that down too.
But then TikTok came back, so I guess he was good again. But yeah, I don't have no problem with it, DJ. To answer your question, bro, hey, give us the truth because we gonna say it's a lie anyway.
So what do you want to declassify? If Antonio could declassify something, what would it be?
Can I answer that two ways?
Yes.
All right, so I want to declassify any alien sightings, documentaries, paperwork, findings, any of that, right? I want, because I think that has to change our mind where we are not here by ourselves, and let's say it's okay. Let's say we've never been by ourselves. We still alive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, let's work with it. They got what we need and we got what they need. Let's work together. To me, they might have the cure for cancer. That's why no alien ever died from breast cancer. But yet we over here dying all the goddamn time, right? So to me, I'm looking at it, let's work together. So I want to declassify all that shit. But second, I want to stop this tax shit, bro. Everybody need to learn their taxes. Add
Well,
that into it.
he said he's getting rid of the IRS. So
That's yeah, the IRS be failing audit. Like I don't understand it. Y'all audit me and I got to be held accountable, but y'all are failing audits. It's crazy. But no, it should be like an itemized list. DJ, we've been to places where there was a booth, right? Like we clubbing, and at the end of the day they give you that CVS receipt, long as hell, and it's itemized on how much everything costs. That's what it should be for the IRS. Like that's how it should be for our taxes, bro. Yeah, you paying for that because of this. There's job tax. Why are they make millions of dollars? That's their profession. They are the lucky ones. They should pay a tax, but what is that going to though? We should know on this day, Saquon Barkley, we charged him a jock tax, but it's fixing the goddamn road right here. And we're going to fix that
That's a
Monday
fact.
through Friday with those $2 million that we charged him. That's where that money's going. Patrick Mahomes, he getting charged. LeBron, tell us where this money's going, not magically it's you getting charged and you don't know where your money's going. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to declassify. Make it itemized where all your money from your checks, my checks, whoever, I know exactly where it's going. All right, it's in a pool, and when this pool reaches $1 million, there's going to be a new school right there. All right, cool. I'm
I like
hot.
that.
My kid don't even go to that school. It might be my rival. I hate their school, but guess what? I know it. It is what it is. So that's what I want.
I like it. I think that's really good. I would declassify the hose. I think that in my time being here on the A Squared podcast, we have to figure out why the strippers are not getting health care. They full-time workers. They serving wings and tings, okay? And they can't even get health care? We need to declassify the strip club. They're running this like a pimpology situation there, Antonio. We need to help these people.
So they get dental too? They
need to get that. Have you not ever seen a stripper with bad teeth? I have. I done seen some dope bad teeth in my life at a strip club or at a gentleman's club. We try to look past it.
Does that go for males too, though?
Hey,
the male strip clubs, do they go there? Okay.
I don't go there, but I'm just saying, if they don't get health care, I believe they should get health care. That's what I would declassify. We need to figure out why they ain't getting it. Help them out. That's what I'm saying. I think that would go a long way in this economy. He's here to make America great again, Antonio, and he's already got off to a horrible start.
I mean,
the man said he could stop the war in day one.
Hey,
where we at?
Gulf of America, not Gulf of Mexico.
We 6 days in. The war's still going.
No, they did a ceasefire, didn't they? Didn't they
No,
do a ceasefire?
Ukraine. He said he could stop the Ukraine-Russian war.
Okay.
5 to 8. Hey, this is up. He said groceries was coming down. I don't see no executive orders on that yet. So we waiting. We'll see. But let me throw this just hypothetical
You
out
know
to
how
you.
tall he is? I think we talked about that. That messed
Who?
me up. Donald Trump.
He doesn't seem like a very tall guy.
Bro, he's 6'3".
Damn.
I said, what? His son like 6'7". That's
Hey, his son is
crazy.
Barron. Barron is like
Yeah.
6'7".
I said, bro, okay. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he really
He
is
always
looking
looked like a
down on
little
people.
dude. Yeah, I thought he was always a little dude, man. Like, who this little
He
guy
just got
out
little
here?
hands. They say his hands are small. Yeah, the little hands.
All right,
He's
but
got the little hands, man.
go ahead, DJ. My fault.
All right, let me just ask you a question. Well, here's my issue with Democrats, and I'll toss it to you. I'm tired of hearing all the complaining. I'm tired of opening up my shade room, baller alert, CNN, TMZ, whatever it is, and I'm seeing Democrats saying, "Look, y'all, look what Trump is doing. He's doing this. This is racist. This is racist. This is racist." When are we going to realize that calling people out it doesn't work anymore? When are we going to learn that it don't work? People, in fact, they have their own facts. They believe whatever they believe. So if they're going to believe false narratives, we can't change those false narratives, bro. We can't change that. So why not just move forward? Why are we not campaigning like he was when he was out of office? When he was out of office, he never stopped campaigning, bro. He never stopped going forward. All the Democrats are doing is saying, look what he's doing, look what he's doing, look what he's doing. But I don't see anything that y'all doing. And that's my issue with the Democrats. I don't see nobody with a voice right now that's being like, I'm going to step up. I'm deciding that I'm going to run for president. Here are the things I'm focused on. If y'all don't want to get behind me, you don't have to get behind me, but this is and start campaigning now. What are we waiting? You lost in November. They should be moving forward instead of just pointing the finger. Look at Elon. Look at this. Look at that. Their supporters don't care. Their supporters are going to support them no matter what. You're not going to change them. It's like you said with the whole debates, right? If you go into a debate, you're not going to change a Trump fan to vote for Kamala. It's not going to happen. Only thing you do is undecided. But, I don't know. I don't like that approach that Democrats do. It makes them look soft and weak. And it's doing them but put more attention on the current administration. What do you think?
I agree with that. 2 points that came up when you were speaking with that. So you're correct. I've never went to a Colts game and cheered for the other team. Not once.
Doesn't happen.
Never in my life. And we could be losing 40-0, and I'm still going to be cheering for the Colts or booing the Colts.
Yep.
I'm definitely going to be booing, but I ain't feeling cheer for the other team. So you're correct in that statement of people are going to stay with who they are, right? Then second, the problem I have with Democrats is we rest on our laurels. When Obama won for 8 years, we made it. Like the world was going to end after he left. No, who's going to be the next Obama?
That's right.
We should have been preparing when he won day one.
Absolutely.
Who's gonna replace this man? It doesn't happen. Biden won. Who's gonna replace Biden?
He was only supposed to stay for 4 years. He said he was only doing it for one term.
No, he said he was gonna do two. He said he was gonna do two.
At first, he said he was doing the one and be a transitional president.
I remember him saying he was gonna do another 4 years.
I'll find the clip and we'll play it next episode.
Maybe he said both. But it don't matter.
It don't matter.
If he ain't preparing for the next person.
Yeah.
If Kamala was that successor, she should have been ready on day one.
That's right.
Not the last 6 months.
That's right.
So I think that's the problem that we have. I learn a lot of lessons when I lose, not when I win. That's just me. Okay, I need to do that better. I need to watch this game film. I need to do it. Prepare for this next time. Not complain that I lost.
That's a fact.
And that's what we do. We still complain. We're going to complain for 4 more years. And then they're going to be like, hey, all right, who y'all got no next ticket for the next president? Oh, shit. Yeah, we got to vote again. iPhone. Go ahead. Go up there, iPhone. You got 6 months.
Like, who is this person? It's going to come out and it's going to be, who is this person?
We should know tomorrow who the person is for 4 years.
We should have knew yesterday, bro.
Trump can't run again?
We should have knew in November. It should have been somebody on the ticket that we've been paying attention to that we know. You know what I'm saying?
All those Republicans who was going to fight against Biden got hooked up against Trump.
Yeah. Yep.
So at the end of the day, it don't matter. Y'all could do all this polls. Oh, the polls are 35% to 65%.
Doesn't mean a thing.
That don't mean a goddamn thing. It don't mean people gonna vote for who they want to anyway. So it don't matter. So that's
right.
the problem that I have with, and that's just anybody. It's not really just Democrats. It's just, man, bro, like let's change to get better. Like stop worrying about the person who won. They won. They beat you.
It's over.
It's over.
You ain't getting a rematch.
We got to get ready for the draft. We got the first round pick. Let's get ready for a draft for next year.
I ain't never seen nobody try to fight for a rematch with no rematch.
No rematch clause at all. It's a wrap. They
still trying to rematch.
The Bills do not care about last year and trying to beat the Chiefs from last year. That's over. They playing them again this Sunday. That's it.
Hey, run it back. Run it back.
Like, come on, man. And that's what we got to do. I mean, even like if to the listeners out there, maybe you got an interview that you didn't get, right? A job that you didn't get. Okay, you didn't get that one. Now, what are you doing to get the next one? What are you doing to pivot? What are you doing to get better? Maybe it was meant for you not to get it because there's another job opening up over here that you don't even know about, right? Like, come on, man. Let's think positive and how can we get better instead of pointing and blaming.
Yeah. And I feel like Democrats do a lot of that.
I don't like it.
Hopefully they can figure it out sooner than later because they need to start campaigning now so we can see our, potential next presidents or whatever the case, vice presidents, whatever it is, we can, figure out something. But anyway, what else going on in the world, bro?
That's it. That's all I got, man. Like I said,
those are the two biggest things. We haven't had a chance to talk about those yet. You gave me your predictions. I gave you mine. And we'll see, man. Football, we're dropping this episode Saturday, so we'll be back with you guys to talk about the Super Bowl picks next week and whatnot. But yeah, that's all I got for today, man. And let's just hope for the best. I think that's all you can really do is just hope for the best and keep moving forward because we can't live in the past. You just can't.
I agree. And I mean, we got some other interviews we working on too, bro. Like,
Absolutely.
oh, man, we're not playing with y'all, bro. We don't stop.
Absolutely.
It's our 6th year. We damn near pros at this now. So just understand, stay tuned, bro. We working, man.
Absolutely. Well, y'all, until next time, Tony, what do you always tell the people, man?
It's a new year, bro. Same rules. It don't matter. It don't matter. To the people in Cali, bro, y'all make sure y'all take care of your people, bro. If Cali ain't a place for you, leave because that shit on fire every other weekend.
And it's a new one, man. Prayers to them.
It's like Houston and New Orleans. That shit flood every goddamn week. Like, come on, man. Let's think about some future movement. If we all got to move to the Midwest, it is what it is, bro. But
no, we don't.
Safety is number one.
Keep y'all asses wherever y'all
Safety is number one.
Come to the Midwest.
Go to DJ Aaron's house.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Be his neighbor. Yes.
Look, I carry guns.
They might too. I don't know.
We're going to be some shoot 'em up.
But yeah, to the people, like I said, in Cali, man, take care of yourself. To the people who are dealing with this snow and Arctic blast and all that, take care of those. And then lastly, my condolences go out to those individuals in New Orleans who were there for New Year's, and then there was a terrorist attack, man, that ran over those people, man. So be careful, be safe. And then if y'all ain't asked for Christmas or New Year's for some new shoes, go buy some. You ain't got to wear them. Just keep them close because you never know, bro. That's it.
You never know, man. So until next time, this is the A Square Podcast. Your boy DJ A Ron here, Cornbread. Y'all always keep it locked, man. A Square Podcast, we out of here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.